can just hear me. Now your friends, your toys, anyone that you have with you can stay with you to do your yoga, and they can watch you do a super job, and they can maybe join in with some of the yoga poses as well. Oh, that would be good. Okay, so today I just explained to Eva that sadly, we're not doing Cinderella. We're going to do Peter Pan. Now, Peter Pan is one of my favorite stories ever. Peter Pan has so many magical adventures to go on. Oh my goodness, that little reindeer, Grace, is so cute. So before we go on our Peter Pan adventure, as always, we're going to warm up our bodies, okay? Oh, I can see lots of you cute little dogs. Ivy, he's so cute. Okay, let's put our toys down for a second, and we're going to warm our bodies up, all right? Let's start with our shoulders. Can you do some nice shoulder rolls for me? Brilliant. And let's roll them forwards. Oh, good work. And now let's do some big arms. Big, big circles. Yes, and maybe you can pretend to go swimming. Can you do one and the other, like you're doing a front crawl? Good work. Very nice. Now maybe we could do a backstroke. Oh, yes. Felix, very nice. Lovely. Okay, now we're going to reach both hands high up to the sky. Good, and really reach, stretch through your fingers, and then let's come over to one side and stretch one way. Beautiful stretching, and then let's go the other way. Yay! And let's speed that up, side to side. Woo! Like you're flying and shooting rainbows out of your fingertips. Oh, lovely, guys. Very nice. Okay, come and stand up. We're going to go onto our mat. Good. And I want you to lift up those fingers and then come all the way down and tickle your toes. You tickle your toes. Good. And let's bring our hands together like an elephant trunk. And we're going to swing our elephant trunk side to side. Big elephant trunk. Yes. Very nice. And then lift all the way back up. Good, fantastic. This time we're going to open our legs nice and wide and bring our elephant trunk back down and swing our elephant trunk side to side. Swish, swish. Or maybe your elephant might stop in the middle and slurp up some water out of his trunk. Can you slurp up some water? And let's spray it all the way behind us. Ready? Yeah. Go again, slurp up some water and spray behind. Very good. Now, come down. See if you can bring your feet in a little closer. We're going to bend down like a frog. Who can be a really good frog? Wow, fantastic. Now, get your little hands and put them down in front of you. And we're going to lift up and do a little frog kickback. Good, just a little frog kickback. Oh, wow, keep going. Can you kick those legs back? Kick. Maybe you can go around your yoga mat, kicking your legs back. And you could be a frog. You go ribbit, 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 ribbit. Well done. Lovely, everyone. Now, I want you to grow really tall. Start down here in your froggy, and we're going to grow up, 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 up. All the way up. Good morning, Ava. Morning, all the way up. Lovely. And then let's do a big circle with our body. All the way round. Whoosh. Woo. And the other way. Yes, this feels so nice on a Friday. Just spinning around. Waving our arms in the air like you just don't care. Gorgeous. Put your hands on your hips. Circle it round for me. Round and round we go. And the other way. Woo! Lovely. Okay. It's time for our story. Come down, everybody. We start how we always start. Ready? Bring your knees together. Let's have a deep breath first. In through your nose and out your mouth. One more. Fantastic. Okay, open your knees like you're opening a book. And we say, once upon a time. Once upon a time, in a bedroom in London, Wendy was reading stories to her brothers, Michael and John. And she used to read stories about a little boy called Peter Pan. Now, Peter Pan, he did lots of sword fights. Can we do a sword fight, everyone? Stand up and bend one knee, come all the way forwards. And I want you to get your sword. Can you get your sword between your hands? And we're going to lean forwards and sword fight. See, Peter Pan, he was a good guy. And he fought all the baddies with his sword fights. That's it. Let's go the other way. Turn. Can you turn your feet the other way? Yes. Very good. And also, in these stories with Peter Pan, there were mermaids. Now, I'm going to show you a mermaid pose. You're going to come down onto your tummy, and I want you to just lift one foot up. Can you see? Can maybe you tap that foot for me? Now, on that foot, you're going to put your other leg. So it looks like this. Can you have a go? This is your big mermaid tail. Wow, very good. So there were sword fights, and there were mermaids, and there were pirates. Let's be a pirate, everyone. Stand up and bend your knees. Put your pirate hat on. Put your pirate eye patch on. And you're going to say, "Oar!" Big mean pirates, go. Oar! Come down, everyone. All these adventures were in a place called Neverland. And it was a magical place where nobody grew up. You stayed a kid forever. Now, Michael and John loved these stories, but Wendy knew they weren't just stories. Peter Pan was real. One night, John and Michael and Wendy were asleep. Can you get into your mat and pretend you're asleep? Tuck yourself in. And we're going to go to sleep. You can do some snoring noises. And then, all of a sudden, the windows flew open. And guess who came in? It was Peter Pan. Stand up, everybody. Now, Peter Pan stands with his hands on his hips and his feet nice and wide, because he's a very, very powerful little boy. Now, Peter Pan flew into the bedroom with his little pixie friend, Tinkerbell, or Tink, that we'll call her. Now, Tinkerbell was tiny, and she flew around, and she was very graceful. Now, see if you can do this Tinkerbell pose. Put one foot down, and then lift the other one up, and see if you can touch your foot with your hand. You might want to hold something. You might want to hold onto the sofa, or a bookshelf, or whatever. And then maybe you can kick your leg back into our lovely Dancer Tinkerbell pose. Because Tinkerbell was very, very special. Tinkerbell was Peter Pan's best friend, and she was a magic pixie. Beautiful Tinkerbells, everyone. So Peter Pan and Tinkerbell flew around the room. Let's fly. Can you twist around the room? Wow, and let's go the other way. And it woke up Wendy. Wendy did a big wake up. And she rubbed her eyes. And she said, "What are you doing here, Peter Pan?" Peter Pan said, "I've come to take you to Neverland." She was so excited. Can you show me an excited jump? Yes! So she went around to John and Michael and she woke them up. Say, "Wake up, John! Wake up, Michael! Come on, wake up! We're going to go to Neverland with Peter Pan." Oh, but there was a problem. How are we going to get to Neverland? Said John. Peter Pan said, in order to fly, all you need to do is think wonderful thoughts, and Tinkerbell will sprinkle some pixie dust on you. So everyone, can you think of the most wonderful thought? What can you think of? Can you think of maybe swimming in marshmallows? Or maybe eating lots of yummy chocolate? Or going onto a lovely holiday with a beautiful sea to swim in? Think of a lovely thought. Can you think of one? And then we're going to sprinkle. I'm going to sprinkle magic dust on you all. Can you sprinkle me some magic dust? Sprinkle, 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 sprinkle. And all of a sudden, you start to fly. Everybody, can you fly? Put one leg down, lift one leg up. Wow. Now remember, if you want to hold on to the sofa, you can. Or test your balance and see if you can fly. Wow, very nice, everybody. We're flying around the room, and Michael and John and Wendy can't believe it. They say, I'm flying. Let's do a little flying jump. Can you do a big woo? And fly the other way. Woo! And they're flying all the way around the bedroom. It feels amazing. And they fly out the window, and they fly over the city of London. And all the way, they followed the second star of the right until morning, and they got to Neverland. They're flying high above Neverland. Get your looking eyes and have a look around Neverland. Can you see the Jolly Roger pirate ship? Can you see the Mermaid Lagoon? Can you see where all the Indians are living? Wow, there's so many amazing things in Neverland. Let's do our Mermaid Lagoon, guys. Come down onto your tummy again. Do you remember this pose? We peel one foot up and lift the leg on top. It's quite a tricky one. See if you can do it. Beautiful. Now, as they were flying, Peter Pan and Wendy saw Captain Hook. Now, Captain Hook was the meanest pirate of all time. Let's do our pirate pose again. Bend those knees. Put on your hat. Show me your eye patch. And go, "Orr!" Now, the thing about Captain Hook, and the fact he was called Captain Hook, was because he was missing a hand. Long time ago, Peter Pan and Captain Hook had a sword fight. Let's go back to that sword fight, guys. And Peter Pan, the good guy, was battling with Hook. Let's go the other way. And he chopped off his hand with his sword. Chop! And Captain Hook's hand fell into the water. And guess who ate it up? A big crocodile. Come onto your tummies, let's be a crocodile. Put one leg out long, one arm out long, sorry, both legs out long. And lift up your big crocodile mouth. And we go snap. And the other way, snap. Keep going, snap your crocodiles. And this greedy crocodile saw Captain Hook's hand and he gobbled it up. But you know what he gobbled up at the same time? A clock. Stand up on your feet, guys. Let's make ourselves into a ticking clock. You're going to bend from your hips, bring your hands together, and we're going to swing. Tick, tock, tick, tock, tick, tock. Now, that meant whenever the crocodile came near, he knew because he could hear that ticking sound. Can you show me your looking eyes? Wendy and Peter Pan saw Captain Hook, and he had captured Tiger Lily, the princess, and he was asking Tiger Lily, where Peter Pan's hideout was. Do you think she told him? She was a good friend of Peter Pan. She said, I'm not telling you where Peter Pan is hiding. But Captain Hook wrapped her up and kept her tight. And she was missing, and all the Indian chiefs couldn't find her. Who rescued her, do you think, guys? Peter Pan. Let's make ourselves to Peter Pan again. Put one leg down and let's fly. We're going to save Tiger Lily. Fly down. Choo! And Peter Pan lands on the jolly pirate ship and he fights Captain Hook again with his sword. Choo! 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 And he unties Tiger Lily, gets her under his arm, and he flies off. Everyone fly off for me. Yes, Peter Pan saved the day. Amazing. But Captain Hook wasn't going to give up that easily. This time, he captured Tinkerbell. Can you show me your Tinkerbell pose? Do you remember? Let's lift one leg up. See if you can touch that foot. Reach into your Tinkerbell pose. And poor little Tinkerbell was captured by the evil Captain Hook. And Captain Hook said to Tinkerbell, you need to tell me where Peter Pan's hideout is. Do you think she told him? No, she didn't. But she did overhear a plan. Captain Hook was going to send a big explosive to Peter Pan's hideout. Oh no! Come on everyone, let's go to Peter Pan's hideout. Can you sit down? So in Peter Pan's hideout, Wendy was reading a story and she was telling all the lost boys about her family back in London and how lucky she was to have such a wonderful family and a wonderful life and full of wonderful things and friends. And the lost boys were confused. They thought the best place to be was Neverland, where you never grow up. But Wendy kind of wanted to go back home to her family. All of a sudden, a big present arrived for Peter Pan. Should he open it, guys? I think it's the explosive. Should he open that present? No! But Peter Pan was about to open it. Can you show me opening a present? And Tinkerbell could see that Peter Pan was about to open the present and she rushed to save the day. She broke free and she flew. Can you fly? Yes, and she flew the other way. And she flew all the way to Peter Pan's hideout and she grabbed the present. Can you grab it? Reach forward, everyone. Reach forward, grab the present and take it away. At the same time, the evil pirates, show me your pirate pose. They captured Wendy, John, and Michael and took them to the Jolly Roger pirate ship. Can you come down to your bottom? Can you lift your legs up and make yourself into a big pirate ship? Maybe your pirate ship has got a flag, and maybe your pirate ship has got a big plank, and maybe they've got cannons all the way round. Wow, good pirate ships, everyone. So Wendy, John, and Michael was stuck on the pirate ship, and Captain Hook was going to make them walk the plank into the water full of crocodiles and sharks. Stand up, everyone. We're going to walk the plank. You're going to stand up and I want you to put one foot forward. Make sure your heel touches your toe. And then walk the other one in front, arms out long. See if you can walk all the way along your mat without wobbling. And Captain Hook said to Wendy, you need to tell me where Peter Pan is or you'll be in the shark-infested water. But Wendy said, I will never, ever tell you where he is. He's my friend. Next thing you know, just as Wendy was about to go into the water, guess who came and saved the day? It was Peter Pan! Yes, Tinkerbell had helped him get away from the explosive, and he flew. Show me you're flying again. He flew all the way down, and he scooped Wendy up with one arm. Scoop her up! And then he got his sword out. Go back to your sword fight. And he was fighting Captain Hook one more time. Crass, 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 crass. And Captain Hook got pushed into the water. Can you drop down into the water, everyone? Ready, drop and splash! Splash! Captain Hook was in the water with that crocodile. Oh, let's be our crocodile. Bring one arm out long, other arm on top, and we snap, snap, snap. Very good. And the other way, snap, snap, snap. And the crocodile ate Captain Hook up. He ate them all down. Gobble, 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 gobble. And Captain Hook was never seen again. So Peter Pan, Wendy, and John took over the Jolly Roger pirate ship. Show me your Jolly Roger pirate ship. Oh, yes. And they made it into a really lovely ship. And Tinkerbell, she came around and she sprinkled magic pixie dust everywhere, all over the ship. Can you sprinkle your magic pixie dust? And then he told everybody, we're going to make our pirate ship fly. So you need to think a happy thought. Can you think of your happy thought? Go on, really close your eyes. What is your happy thought? Maybe it's swimming. Maybe it's going to the park, whatever it is. And then we're going to sprinkle, 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 sprinkle. And the ship began to fly. And everyone was in the ship. And they flew through the nighttime sky all the way back home. Come down, everybody. I want you to get your yoga mat and tuck yourself back into bed. Because John and Michael and Wendy, after all that amazing adventure in Neverland, found that they woke up in their own bed. Well, Wendy sat up and she said, that was the most amazing adventure I have ever been on. And she looked out the window and she looked into the big sky and she found the star that was second on the right and knew that was where Neverland was. And she would never forget the amazing time she spent there with Peter Pan. Can you bring your legs out wide? We're going to close our book to end our story. Are you ready? Close those pages. And we say, the end. Very good work, everybody. I think we've got a little chance to do a rock and roll on our back. So let's see if we can do a little rock and roll forwards and backwards just to end. Whee! And imagine you are in Neverland and you're flying around and you're looking at the mermaids and the pirates and all the magic. And see if you can, after 3, stand all the way up onto your feet. Are you ready? 1, 2, 3. Can you stand all the way up? Whee! Yeah! Very good, everybody. Bring your hands together. Well done. Let's say thank you to all the magic in the world. Can we say thank you, magic? And can we say thank you to Peter Pan? And thank you to all our friends and our family. And thank you for being superstars. Let's say our magic yogi word, namaste. Are you ready? 1, 2, 3. Namaste. Yeah. Well done. Give yourself a pat on the back and the other way. And say 1, 2, 3. Well done, me. Yes. Well done, friends. You did amazing today. And I hope you have a lovely rest of your Friday. Are you going to do